Douglas Silva de Andrade and Sergey Morozov in the bantamweight division. Now, this one is very, very interesting because Sergey, we all know, has got very good wrestling, very, very good on the ground with ground and pound, just laying those shots, picking away at his opponents, draining their gassing and things like that. He's a very, very good wrestling and grappling type of guy in this UFC bantamweight division. But Douglas Silva de Andrade, he has power. That's the one thing that that's like the great equalizer. Sergey Morozov could go out there for 3 straight rounds, destroy Douglas Silva de Andrade on the ground, dominate him for 3 straight rounds. And then Douglas just does what he did against Gaetano Perello, starts throwing some huge hooks and knocks out Sergey Morozov. Definitely possible with a guy with this much power like Douglas Silva de Andrade. It's 1000% possible he can land that knockout blow. He's going to be 1 inch taller and have a 1.5 inch reach advantage. But we really need to look at the wrestling. Douglas has a 66% takedown defense. Sergey's offense is only 37%, but he attempts a lot of takedowns, landing almost 4 takedowns per fight inside of the UFC. But if you look at a couple of his fights in the UFC, he got taken down twice by Renan Barão in their fight, 3 times by Petr Yan, and he controlled for 3 minutes there. And then he got taken down 3 times by Zubaira Tukhugov. So the wrestling and takedown defense, I'm not 100% sold on for Douglas Silva de Andrade. It's possible he could defend the takedowns here. He could just use that pure strength to defend the takedowns of Sergey Morozov. But if he does do that, where he's just trying to use pure strength to defend the takedowns of Sergey Morozov, it's really going to limit the amount of shots he's going to land on the feet. Because, you know, if you're defending takedowns that much and that often in a fight like this with Sergey Morozov, your arms are going to get tired, your shots are going to be a little bit less powerful, a little bit less fast, and that's overall going to diminish on the entire game of Douglas Silva de Andrade. So I think the first round will go Douglas Silva. I think he has that explosiveness, the strength, the power to be able to defend in that first round, but after that, the muscles in his arms, the muscles in his legs, they're really going to start to fatigue quite a bit in that second and third round. That's where Sergey Morozov is really going to start putting on the pressure with the boxing, really trying to get the takedowns, really trying to diminish the cardio of Douglas Silva de Andrade. So I think the fight does go all the way. I think Douglas wins the first round just due to his strength and power and things like that. But in the second and third round, those arms are going to be quite gassed. It's going to be much harder to defend the takedowns. He's not going to be as fast. He's not going to be as powerful. And I do think that Sergey Morozov is going to win the fight by a 29-28 decision. Really good fight in the UFC bantamweight division.